Hi, I'm Lori. Welcome back to Milkweeds and Roses. Let's talk about the 2023 garden season, can we? And some of the things that I've learned that sometimes in spite of my efforts, nature has a way of taking care of itself. For example, think about pests. I was growing tomatoes for the first time this year and I just grew them in my rose bed, not really knowing what to expect. I grow ornamental plants, you know? And never thought that I had the space to grow vegetables or some of the other things that I actually like to eat. So I thought I'd try it this year. And as I was getting ready and inspecting one of my tomato plants, especially growing the cherry tomato type, I noticed, a hornworm. And I don't know how long he was on the plant. I suspect not long because this would have been defoliated quite a bit if he was. And the plant was otherwise thriving. But I looked a little bit closer and I saw all these little, looks like eggs on it or something on it, I wasn't sure. So I asked my master gardener friends and they said, yes, it's a hornworm, which is a bad thing. But the little eggs and the little creatures that are on it, living on it, actually living off of it, are parasitic wasps. And they're not the kind of things that you can worry about where you get stung by these wasps and they're aggressive and they actually go after the tomato hornworm and laid eggs on it. And those little eggs, those little white dots you see all over it, are actually feeding off of the hornworm and effectively shutting off its feeding cycle. So the good guys benefit from the bad guys. And then I look at my butterfly weed. Like I said, we all need to grow more pollinators and host plants for the monarch butterfly. And so I noticed one day a ton of little black dots all over it. And it seemed to be kind of, looked like it was a little thirsty. I wasn't sure what was going on. Well, they were aphids. And I was trying to figure out now, do I need some type of chemical? What do I need to do for that? And again, I was advised, just wait, see what happens. 2 days later, it was covered in ladybugs. The ladybugs were eating the aphids. And then last night, I was out on the patio having a glass of wine with my husband, and we noticed a huge barred owl sitting in the tree right behind us. Cheeky bugger. I mean, it came right up to us, but it was looking at something. What was it looking at? And that's when I, can tell that the bird feeder, the spill, has attracted little mice. It's that whole circle of life thing. It happens that they don't just attract birds sometimes. We've also had, there's Gabe. Hello, Gabe. You saying hi? What are you doing? Like I said, the circle of life. No matter what I do, I start talking, the Chihuahua's going to show up. That's just kind of the way. Anyway, so little mice were feeding off of the spills there that the birds had left behind. And the owl was going for the mice. So there you have it. Sometimes the best thing to do is just watch and wait and see what happens, because your garden will often take care of itself. And that's one of the lessons I learned in 2023 gardening. Let me know what questions you have, and as always, I hope that you subscribe to the channel. You have to hit that little bell to receive notifications, turn it on. Let me know if you have questions, and I'm happy to answer them or get you off to a source possibly that can. So, a lot more work to do and a lot more lessons to learn, no doubt. Thanks for joining me.